Hello, this is Kate from dailytarotgirl.com, and this is your weekly tarot card reading. And for this week's reading, I am using the Mystical Cats Tarot. So before I get into the reading, I just want to let you know I'm in the process of creating a tarot course, and it's a course that focuses on reading tarot for other people. And if that's a topic that you're interested in, please consider doing my survey. So I've got a survey that just asks you 2 questions. I just want to get a sense of what people are wanting to learn and what their biggest challenges are when it comes to reading tarot for others. So if it's a topic that interests you, please check out my survey. I'm going to put the link to that survey in the description box right below this video. Okay, so let's get going on the reading. So card number 1 represents Monday and Tuesday of the upcoming week. And the card here is Earth Queen. So Earth Queen would be like Queen of Pentacles in a Rider-Waite deck. So we have Earth Queen. So this is a wonderful way to start the week off because it has a very nice grounded energy to it. So at the beginning of the week, I think it's important to do some grounding and to make sure that you feel stable and rooted and grounded. So there's all kinds of things that you can do to increase this sense. I'm just hearing a weird noise. Oh, it's my cat. She's under the table sniffing something weird. Sorry about that. Okay, so grounding. So the purpose of grounding is to feel like your energy is stable and to feel very rooted to wherever you are. So I feel like that is going to be important moving forward this week. So whatever happens this week, things are going to go much more smoothly for you, and you're going to be able to really tap into your skills and your talents and really make the most of your time and the opportunities that come up for you this week if you are really stable and rooted and grounded. And I'm going to come back to this card because I feel like I want to say more on this card. So I might come back. Okay. So Wednesday and Thursday are represented by 2 of C. So it would be 2 of Cups in a Rider-Waite deck. Now 2 of C is about connecting with someone else, and it has this really nice friendly kind of energy. Like there's a real sense of friendliness here. 2 of C is about seeing eye to eye with someone and really finding a friend in someone. So there's a few other things that pop into my head with this card. I get the sense that this week it's going to be important to share with someone else, meaning it might be about sharing your ideas, it might be about sharing responsibility for something like a project or something, some kind of task, but it's almost like you are stronger when it's like your strengths are amplified when you come together with someone else who has I want to say opposite strengths, not opposite strengths, complementary strengths. This is about matching yourself with someone who has a shared vision or a shared goal, but who has complementary skills and strengths. So oftentimes this card can have like a romantic kind of meaning about finding a partner. So that's kind of a possibility. But if that doesn't resonate for you, if that doesn't really make any sense, this card can also be about just connecting on a deeper level with someone and really working together with someone in your life, whoever that may be, romantic or not. Oh, one more thing I want to mention. I feel like our relationships and our ability to communicate and work with others are really enhanced this week, particularly if you do the work at the beginning of the week of feeling really grounded and making sure that you're in a really stable kind of place. The end of the week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, is 8 of C, so 8 of Cups. And I just want to look at this card a little bit closer. Ugh, my cat's coming up. She's going to cause problems. Uh-oh. She always walks in front of the cards and does bad things. Okay, so 8 of C, 8 of Cups. I'm just looking at this card because the imagery is different from most of my card decks. And typically, I would interpret this card to mean, usually the 8 of Cups comes when you're walking away from something, when you're kind of giving up on something and you're going off in search of deeper fulfillment or deeper meaning. But this card has kind of different imagery, and I wish I worked with this deck more because I don't really know this deck that well. So I'm going to turn it over to you and see if there's anything in this card that stands out to you. The one thing that stands out to me is this shell-like thing. It almost reminds me of a gramophone. There's this shell-like thing in the background, and then there's this cat that's like half cat, half fish that's leaping up, which I think is really interesting. So I'm not sure what this symbolizes. What's weird is that it appears like this cat is in like a desert. Like this almost looks like Arizona or something. Like the background looks very, very desert-like. Not like a beach at all, like very dry. And then there's this thing here. So I'm not sure what to make of that, to be honest. But typically I would say the 8 of Cups is about looking for meaning. And I think it's important to you this week to find that meaning and to have meaning in what you do. Sometimes we just go through life kind of going through the motions, and we don't always crave deeper meaning, but this week you will crave deeper meaning. It's important to you. So I'm just going to zoom out here and take a look at these cards together and see if anything's jumping out at me. I wanted to talk more about the Earth Queen, because I was talking about the importance of being grounded and being stable. One thing that can throw us off is our emotions. So our emotions are, by nature, emotions are not stable, usually. Like emotions flow and they change and they shift. And sometimes if we're really emotional or have too much of a certain emotion, it can make us feel ungrounded and kind of scattered. So a big part of keeping grounded and stable is about really working with your emotions and processing them, and not trying to bury the emotions or deny them, but really working with the emotions and being able to process them and work through them and be honest with yourself about your feelings. And that's one way to maintain that groundedness and that stability. So I see this theme kind of emerging throughout the week, and it's a theme of getting stable and enjoying that stability. And this in turn gives you the strength and the basis from which to enhance your relationships and have really good, well-functioning relationships. This week, I think that's a big theme for this week is nurturing your relationships and having really healthy, good relationships. And then the 8 of C, this is about really needing that deeper meaning. And sometimes we have to abandon things and let things go so that we have more time and energy to search for that meaning. And I don't so much feel like this weekend is about letting go, but I think it's about finding the deeper themes in your life and finding that sense of meaning and connection with yourself and with your life. So yeah, I don't think there's anything else I want to mention here. As usual, I invite you to add your own 2 cents. So if there's anything that stands out to you, or if you would interpret these cards differently, please feel free to leave me a comment in the comment section. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this reading helpful, and you can check out my website, dailytarotgirl.com.